If politics is to be done, it should be done according to the ideals of the father of the nation, said the Prime Minister. Princess Victoria of Sweden is visiting Bangladesh as a goodwill ambassador of the UNDP. And 4 people were killed in a mob thrashing by villagers on the suspicion of dacoity in Narayanganj. Assalamualaikum, welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom. Today we are watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said, if politics is to be done, it should be done according to the ideals of the father of the nation. She said, Bangabandhu could not even think that any people of the country would lay hands on him. PM said these things at a function organized on the occasion of Bangabandhu's birth anniversary at the Awami League office in Tejgaon, stating that Bangabandhu's contribution to the language movement cannot be erased. The Prime Minister said Bangabandhu's name was also erased from the history of independence after 75. Awami League practices democracy, but the Prime Minister also raised the question whether BNP, a party created with a surplus money from the pocket of power, can spell democracy. Princess Victoria of Sweden arrived in Dhaka on a 4-day visit. She is visiting Bangladesh as a goodwill ambassador of the UNDP. The special flight carrying him landed at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport at 9:30 am. In the afternoon, the Swedish princess met with the Minister of State for Information and Technology at the Foreign Service Academy. Later, the evening, she will have a courtesy meeting with Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at Ganobhavan. The issue of UN support for the Rohingyas will be important in his visit. This is his first official visit after being appointed as UNDP Goodwill Ambassador in October last year. The High Court ruled that the Labour Appellate Tribunal's order by suspending the judgment and order of 4 officials of Grameen Telecom along with Dr. Yunus was invalid. The High Court bench of Justice Muhammad Nazrul Islam Talukdar and Justice Qazi Ibadat Hossain passed the verdict. The chairman of Grameen Telecom, Dr. Muhammad Yunus, was sentenced to 6 months without work in the case of a violation of labour law. It was also informed that Muhammad Yunus will have to inform the court to go abroad. 4 people were killed in a mob thrashing by villagers on suspicion of dacoity in the Bagri area of Shunargaon, Narayanganj. 2 others were seriously injured in the incident. They were sent to Dhaka Medical College Hospital in critical condition. Police and locals said that around 1 am, a group of 8 to 10 people took a position on the bank of a Bagri village of the purpose of a robbery. At that time, some locals saw them and rushed to inform the villagers. Later, the villagers surrounded them from all sides, announcing that they were rebels on the mosque's microphone. At that time, when the bandit members tried to escape, the locals caught them and beat them up. For more patients who suffered burns, the Gazipur cylinder fire incident on March 13 died at Sheikh Hasina National Institute of Burn and Plastic Surgery early today. The death toll from the fire has now risen to 10. The deceased were identified as Zahirul Islam Kuti, Motaleb Hussain, Sulaiman and Golam Rabbi. The 4 persons breathed their last at different times while being treated at the intensive care unit and post-operative ward. Zahirul and Motaleb had 65% and 95% burns on their bodies respectively, while Sulaiman suffered 80% burns and Rabbi had 90% burns on his body. RAB has identified the identity of the unidentified body whose face was burnt after Netrokona's much-discussed strangulation and the mystery of the murder. The killers have also been arrested. Kondokar Almoin, director of Law and Media Wing of the organization, said this in a press conference at RAB Media Center in Caravan Bazar. He said that RAB 14 arrested the killers while they were hiding in Shorail of Brahmanbaria and the Dokhin Khan area of the capital. Viewers, about to the end of the headlines once again. If politics is to be done, it should be done according to the ideals of the father of the nation, said the Prime Minister. Princess Victoria of Sweden is visiting Bangladesh as a goodwill ambassador of the UNDP. Four people were killed in a mob thrashing by villagers on the suspicion of a dacoity in Naranganj. Vladimir Putin was elected as the president of Russia for the 5th time. And Man U confirmed the last four English FA Cup by defeating Liverpool 4-3. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News Online, visit YouTube/mytvbd News, and to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/myTV Bangla, Facebook/myTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecasting Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.